Alright, yeah, so I'm making this one real quick. I'm going to show you guys my Apple collection. Shout out to this person on screen right now. He wanted to see this video. This is going to be one of those videos where you guys are going to see while I'm away. So, and snapping my fingers, you guys are going to see a lot of Apple boxes. And voila, guys, there you have it. All of my Apple boxes in the house. Now, all these products are not exactly mine. Like this iPad Pro 12.9-inch box, that's my mom's. This one is my iPad Pro, that's the 9.7-inch. And just taking a look at everything else. Alright, we have the iPhone 4S, iPhone 6 Plus, iPhone 4S, iPhone 8 Plus, iPod Classic, iPad 2, Apple Watch Series 0 Sports Edition. This is the Apple Watch 0. This is the just the Apple Watch. And this is the MacBook Pro 15-inch 2015. Apple Pencil, a couple of AirPods, not the AirPods, but the wired AirPods that comes inside the iPhones. And as well as we have an iPhone 6 box. We have the iPad. Yo, Drippy, be quiet, man. I'm trying to make a video. We have the iPad Pro 9.7-inch as well as the iPad Pro 12.9-inch. Another Apple Watch Series 0. This is the stainless steel normal Apple Watch. We have an Apple Watch Sports Edition. This is the Series 0. And of course, the recently new Apple product in the house, the Apple HomePod Space Gray. You guys saw that unboxing already. We have the iPhone 10, iPod Touch. This was my first ever iOS device. Another iPhone 6 Plus, iPhone 7. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there's so many more Apple boxes. I'm not even talking about this Apple router. I couldn't even find that box. We have it here somewhere, but we have so many Apple products in the house that is crazy. So yeah, we even have 2 Apple routers, guys. So one upstairs, one downstairs. So we all Appled out. For real. So yeah, that's all what I can find for now. But trust me, there's way more Apple products in the house though than boxes, I would say. But you know, let's focus on my Apple collection. This is just the family's Apple collection ecosystem. There's definitely a lot going on here. It's like an ocean of Apple boxes right now. Now before I even remove everything, let me just show you guys. There's actually stuff inside the box. We have the case. Look, we even have a never used band here. So some stuff is new. This band is actually too big for me. That's why I don't use it. You know, presentation is still there. Everything is nice and clean, nice and shiny. We gotta keep it as long as we can because 10 years later, 20 years later, you know, nice and clean in the inside. No barbecue sauce inside. Looks really, really nice. Of course, we have the stickers. The manuals inside, everything is inside us, obviously except for the cable and the wires. I'm not gonna sit and unbox every single empty box basically with no device, but everything has the manual, everything has the Apple stickers. You know, we like to keep everything together. Alright, this is better, but let's change the camera angles. Alright, so my Apple collection. Now, let's start off with the iPad. Now, this is the iPad Pro. I'm not going to be talking about the features and all of that. I'm just going to show you guys. This is my iPad Pro. Second thing, this is the Apple Watch Series 0. This is mine. Now, this is not the fancy Apple Watch. It's actually a clip-on. The clip actually works just fine. Alright, so the Apple Watch Series 0 and iPad Pro. This is surprising. The Apple mouse. Now this Apple mouse, sometimes in certain applications, we're going to get to my laptop in a minute. With certain applications, I rather edit with the mouse, or if I'm using Maya, or if I'm using Cinema 4D, you need a mouse. This is the original one. This is not the one that supports charging. You need to actually buy batteries, so you guys can see. Next up, this is special. The first ever iPhone. I feel like if you're an Apple collector, this is a must. This is where it all started. Speechless. You guys already know what that is. Alright, so next up we have the iPhone 6. This is running iOS 11.3. And this is Apple's thinnest iPhone to date. Not the iPhone 10, not the iPhone 8, not the iPhone 7. This right here. The iPhone 6 is something special. It's still pretty fast, I must say. You know, no complaints. Internet browser work. Everything's just loaded fast. Very, very fast, if you guys can see. Now this is the iPhone 6 Plus. This is my personal iPhone, well, used to until the iPhone 10 came out. And this is, you know, this red is the skin. I feel I like the red back, and I like the front black. You know what I mean? I like that. But yeah, this was a very, very good phone. This is Apple's widest iPhone to date. It's even wider than the iPhone 10. but the iPhone 10 is a lot taller. Well, this is bigger, but it's weird with the iPhone 10. And speaking of the iPhone 10, this is the iPhone 10 right here. So this is my personal iPhone right now, and I gotta say, this is my favorite iPhone to date. And really and truly, the iPhone 4S is my favorite iPhone. And I used to have that, but I'm gonna talk about that in a little bit. But damn, this thing is dead. You know, this is smaller, but it's bigger in size. This is a 5.8. This is a 5.5. This is the biggest design change since the original iPhone. You know, no bezels for the most part. You know, Face ID. You know, everything about this phone is new. I never took this thing out the case, barely. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, that's better. You guys can see what's going on there. So a bunch of iPhones. And last but not least, well, definitely not last, we have the HomePod. This thing is always heavy. Apple's newest, latest, greatest Apple product is right here, the HomePod. And yeah, this thing sounds amazing. Siri, it needs some improvements, but just the sound alone, I love it. So yeah, watch my unboxing video. Review video is coming soon. And last but not least, this right here is my important Apple product right here. It's the MacBook Pro. This is what you guys, this is the reason why you're even watching this video right now, is because of this MacBook right here. This is my editing machine. This is my life. This is my heartbeat. This is everything. You know what I mean? Without this computer, you guys wouldn't be watching this video. You know what I mean? Like, it's this MacBook right here is critical. It's so critical. Now, this is a skin from Slick Wrap. I made a video about it. Make sure you guys watch it. I think it's a pretty dope skin wrap. You know, just bring you back in time. You know what I mean? Where Apple originally came from, or the original Apple logo, I should say. The bottom here, fake vents, of course. I had the 4S, but I sold it. You know, tough times. I had to sell it, but I regret selling it now. I kind of do. I wish I had it, because that was my favorite iPhone ever, for real. Just the size, it was ahead of its time. I might buy a 4S, maybe. Who knows? I might buy a 4S just for the nostalgic feeling. Just bring me back to the high school days too as well. These are all my Apple products: iPad Pro, iPhone 6, original iPhone, iPhone 10, iPhone 6 Plus, Magic Mouse, Apple Watch, Series 0, MacBook Pro 2015 model. And man, how can I forget about my Apple Pencil? This right here, I use it every single day in class. This is a game changer right here. I use it with my iPad Pro, of course. And yeah, these two combined, ultimate notebook experience. Don't at me. And I guess you could say the Beats is part of the Apple ecosystem, because you know Apple brought Beats. So yeah, I definitely got to count the Beats. If you have any problem with your Beats, you go to Apple. So it's considered an Apple product. So yeah, I guess I think that's everything. And of course we have the routers. I don't want to show you guys the routers right now. Then I got to connect them back. But you guys get the idea. 2 routers equals better Wi-Fi signals for both upstairs and downstairs. I guess you could say I'm definitely part of the Apple ecosystem. So I have a total of 11 Apple products all together. That's amazing, isn't it? I would have had 12, but like I said about the 4S, now time to put everything back now. Oh my god.